Here we go, guys. Following his UFC Boise win, who should Junior Dos Santos' next opponent be? Your four choices are Curtis Blades. Wow, this was close. Derek Lewis, Stipe Miocic, and Alexander Volkov. Thank you to the 1,569 that voted. I'll reveal those after we go across the panel. Start off, John.
All right, so here was my line of thinking here, right? That performance I didn't think was good enough to get him the Stipe trilogy right now. I think Stipe's too close. Just had a kid, probably wants to take some time off, is willing to sit around and wait and see what happens, right?
Oh, he did have the kid, Stipe.
Right. Well, I think about to happen,
okay,
I should say. Yeah. Volkov, that would be an awesome main event for Russia, right? But that's right around the corner, and JDS said, I want to take a little time off, too. This has been a trying year. I want to spend some time with my family. Blades would be a good fight, but I think Curtis Blades kind of feels disrespected that Brock Lesnar stepped in, and I don't think Curtis Blades really wants to fight again unless he feels like it's a definite #1 contender. I think he kind of wants to sit around and maybe wait as well because he feels like he deserves a title shot. So that leaves the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, and I think that would be a fun fight. Both guys kind of had lackluster fights the last time out, right? They're both coming off wins. You could put them together, and they both going to have a little pressure on them knowing that they got to do better than they did the last time out, and I think they'll both come out striking. That's the matchup I'm going with.
Goes.
I like his matchup. The problem is Derek Lewis is back. If it gets fixed, then I'm in. But if it doesn't, and we have the potential for another one of these types of fights where his back locks up and he can't do nothing, I don't want to watch that. I would go with Curtis Blades.
All right.
So, back fixed, Lewis, no, Blades.
Dan Tom?
Man, I'm right in between both these guys. I think John makes great points. I got to side with Derek Lewis for those points, but I got to say this, though. I see the UFC doing the Blades matchup. This seems like a real kind of classic move for them to do as far as where it puts them. It gives JDS another look at kind of a similar matchup, but the new younger lion, which is a kind of a good vetting process for Blades, even though, let's be honest, I think he deserved his spot already. So I don't like that matchup for different reasons for each guy, but I think the UFC will go that way. But my vote's going to be cast for Derek Lewis.
I think Blades has to take a matchup because if Brock Lesnar were to come back when his suspension ends, so we'll just call it January 10th maybe. We know it actually, right?
It's like the 13th.
Yeah,
right around
so let's
there.
just say he fights right around that time. Well, the winner of Lesnar and Cormier, even if he breaks the record and wins it in 5 seconds for fastest fight ever and everything's healthy, he still can't defend until, what, like March? I mean, unless he does one of those Chris Lieben or Ronda Rousey turnarounds. And is Blades really going to sit out from May, which is when the Chicago event took place, June, all the way till next March with the best case scenario? Eesh. So he has to take something. Now, that said, he's got the type of offense that just will throttle a guy like JDS. I mean, JDS is going to think, oh, shit, Kane again. You know what I mean? do I want to sit there and be battling a guy that's going to want to test my wrestling? That's why I do love the Derek Lewis matchup. Goes, good call. I guess he's supposed to fly to Germany and get checked out. And if he gets checked out and he comes back healthy, that is a fight to make. But you know what? I'm just going to cast my vote to Volkov. And it's not to just be different from the panel. But even though he has those feelings of, hey, I need some time off or whatever, I don't think he suffered anything serious. And I think Russia would be nice to get 2 fights to make up for that year in which he lost. Like, now that check's going to come in. I'm sure he already got one of them. Here's your show money. And the other one, provided he passed all his tests, here comes the win bonus. And I'm sure when he looks at that and goes, ooh, one more, I can do another one of these, and then maybe take some time off. For some reason, I think he'll see that Volkov's not a bad play here.
And they need something out there, right?
They need something, so the UFC will go, hey, we need you. Again, over 1,500 votes came in, and it was really close, guys. They agreed with you guys, basically. Lewis, 29%. Second place was tied, Blades and Miocic. Oh, wow. But Volkov wasn't far behind, 19%.
Wow, so it was all split up pretty well.
That was a good one, yeah. And you know what's another name out there, by the way? So, by the way, that's our daily debate for today.